My name is Christian Eschbach, and welcome to another one of my concert reviews featuring Helloween. Alright, so Pandora's here with me at the beginning of this video. If you're one of my regular viewers, I hope this helps make up for the fact that this is not an album review. That's right. Let's get on to the important thing here, which is Helloween concert, baby. All right, so I'm going to put Pandora down. Say goodbye, Pandora. Goodbye, Pandora. She's going to bug me for like the next, I don't know how long. All right, so there's a few things related to the Helloween concert I want to talk to you here. The first one is the venue. It's called History Toronto. The venue itself is wonderful. Top-notch venue. Really like the venue, like the layout, stuff like that. It's great venue, perfect for bands like this. Great for middle-tier kind of bands, you know. Really big, small bands, really small, big bands, you know, the middle-tier zone. Great, like White Stripes would be a band I'd love to go see there if, you know, the White Stripes ever toured again. Where I'm going with this is the venue itself is really nice. I really enjoy the staff. However, there are some policies that are severely freaking outdated. Now, we were out touring and sightseeing, and as such, I had a camera on me that was not part of my phone. And some venues are really strict about old school policies about not bringing cameras in. And we're talking just imagery cameras. Imagery, not sound, just imagery cameras. And it caused a slight issue. Security was really cool. That was really cool. We were trying to work somehow. Anyways, went and dealt with that. But it really didn't make sense because everything you're gonna watch, I shot with sound using my phone, which I can fully bring in. So the venue really needs to look at some outdated policies that way. Another thing, the merchandise table. I got there because of the whole camera fiasco kind of thing. I got there a little bit later, just a smidge bit later. And I think HammerFall was maybe into their second or third song by the time I got there. No big deal. Well, it kind of, but not really. I wasn't there to see HammerFall. Didn't know anything about HammerFall. But it rolls into the story as we go later on in here. Okay, so I go and get in the merch line while HammerFall is playing. And I was in the merch line literally until Helloween got up to take the stage, basically. Once they did the sound check and everything, like, I just got all the merch over to Tracy to hold on to where she was right before the show started. Why? Because the venue, and I asked, the venue decided to supply 2 employees to cover the merch table. One to cover Helloween, one to cover HammerFall. That was it. So, and when you watch the videos that I'm going to present, you're going to see how full that venue was, man. And everybody was trying to get merch at some point. So that, yeah, it was not cool. So History Toronto itself, the company that is owning and running and executing policies and whatnot, they need some work. Yes, that's an issue. The venue itself, though, like I said, was top notch. Now, going into HammerFall, I only got 2 clips of HammerFall, and I'm gonna get into that in a moment. I'm gonna get on the clips and I'm gonna cover them all together, but I gotta pull up a bunch of stuff at the same time to do this, and I gotta put the headphones on so I can talk about it as the clips are going through. Okay. With HammerFall, I only recorded 2 videos. I recorded the last 2 they were doing. And I didn't know anything at all about HammerFall. Helloween, I've been doing all the reviews for. HammerFall, I didn't know anything. But with HammerFall, they were cool enough that I'm going to show you the merch I bought for them. And I did. I really was impressed. In the time I spent in that line watching them all the way through, I was really impressed. So check this out. All right, so the first thing I'll show you is I got the cool little. I like flag banners. I used to buy T-shirts at all the concerts I went to. I don't buy T-shirts anymore because if I can find one of these, like if I can find a cool flag banner, check this out. That's pretty cool, right? So I mean, if I can find these banners, and I started this with Iron Maiden. If I can find these banners at the concert, I'd rather buy the Flags banners. They'll last a lot longer, and they're really cool to have around. You know, I like the artwork. The other thing that I picked up is I was really impressed with the music, and a lot of the songs I really enjoyed. So I picked this up. Now, check it out. It's autographed. I didn't get to meet the band. It's not anything that cool. This was at the merch table. But this is an autographed copy of the 20th anniversary edition of Crimson Thunder. And it's the vinyl. Let me pull out one of the vinyls. Now, you know this is a review that is going to be coming. But it's these really cool silver vinyls. They had two options. There was silver vinyl or there was a black and red vinyl. And the reason I went with the silver is the black and red vinyls, they had two left and the spines were kind of beat up pretty bad. The corners got dinged up on this one on the way home, unfortunately. But if you look at it, you can see the marbling in it. It's a little harder to see. And the one thing you can't see is when you hold it, like when I'm looking at it like this, it looks like liquid metal, the way the marbling's in there. Gorgeous to see in person. And when the day comes where I review this album, which will probably be sometime in the near future, I really look forward to talking about this a little bit more. Especially since, you know, it is a double vinyl. And it's got some really cool artwork in that. And once again, it's signed. So that's pretty cool, man. I really dig on that. Well, I'm talking about the merch, and we got that going before we get into the music. The Helloween merch. I picked up a awesome Helloween scarf. Well, helps if I hold it the right way, right? Kick-ass Helloween scarf. United Forces. I look forward to wearing it in October at Helloween. Just because I don't really need a scarf for the summer. So that's really cool that way. I put that over my bed there. And then I also I picked this up here. Like I said about the flags. This one's a little harder for you to see, I guess. Now, one of the reasons I also picked up a flag, one thing I will pick up is hoodies. And they did have a hoodie. And that's what I did with Rammstein. Rammstein, when I went, I picked up a hoodie for myself. And a lot of Manson and Zombie, I also picked up a hoodie. So Tracy was surprised I didn't pick up the hoodie this time. I wasn't impressed with the hoodie. It's not that it wasn't cool. It's just it wasn't special to the tour. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. Is I like it when I get the hoodie. I kind of want a little more special to the tour, not necessarily that way. Anyways, I've rambled on enough about all this other stuff. Let's get into the music now. All right, so with HammerFall, their set list consisted of Brotherhood, which I missed, Any Means Necessary, which I believe I missed as well. I might have come in right around then. The Metal Age, which I think I was when I got into the line. Hammer of Dawn, I recall. Bloodbound, Renegade, Last Man Standing. Those were all pretty decent. And then they did a medley, which is the Crimson Thunder medley, I guess you could call it. That's Heroes Return, Edge, or On the Edge of Honor, Riders on the Storm, and Crimson Thunder. I really enjoy the Crimson Thunder songs, man. I thought they were really good. Like I said, I bought the album because of it when they had it there. They impressed me so much. Like they had two different albums that by the time I got there, I was really into it. And I could look at the two albums, and Crimson Thunder was the one that I recognized and went, you know what, that's the one I want. So that's what I did. Then we got Let the Hammer Fall. We Make Sweden Rock. We Make in brackets, and then Sweden Rock. That one, as cheesy as it kind of was a great song. I really did enjoy that one. Then they finish off with Hammer High and Hearts of Fire, and that is what we're gonna discuss right now. So check this out. Clearly, I don't know all the lyrics. Check out that crowd, though, man. That crowd is just going nuts, man. That's awesome. They know their shit. They were there to see HammerFall, I think, just as much as Helloween. Bitchin', I think, man. It's just cool. And then we're going to switch over. Like I said, I didn't know the band enough to know how to properly film these at all. So I just wanted to get some clips. Just to show how cool they look. And at this point, I was close to the merch table. Almost there. One thing I'm going to say right before I get into the Helloween video is I really wish that HammerFall would have been allowed access to the video player, other than just putting up the big HammerFall flag in the background. I think it would have helped. And with Helloween, oh my god, I love this new video screen technology. Rob Zombie still uses it the best out of everybody I've seen use it so far, because he goes multi-screen, multi-area, stuff like that. But I really enjoy these screens and how some of these bands are using it. Helloween used it really well. Here's the thing that goes with it. With using that much video screen, and I noticed this a while ago when I saw ZZ Top. ZZ Top used a lot of video screen too. And this was going back in the earlier days of the video screen. You start to question about the backing tapes or if they're syncing. And HammerFall, there's definitely some times with the backing tapes I kind of wondered. The background vocals were too thick, too full. And I'm okay with backing tapes, to fill in a missing instrument or something like that, to a small degree. Like when it comes to keyboards and pianos, I'd rather have the keyboardist than the pianist up there. But this does come up later on with Helloween here when we get towards the end when I talk about Perfect Gentleman. And Perfect Gentleman, they do have to use it with Helloween. But there's points where Tracy was wondering how much they were using in the way of tapes, especially for when they were holding highs and stuff like that. She thought she caught a few things. She was sitting in a slightly different spot than where I was. She was sitting in the handy capable zone because of her leg and her knee all messed up and stuff like that. And I don't want to block people's views, so I'm 6 feet tall, so I go and stand further back so people can see that are shorter than me. I try to be courteous. So as much as I love the video screens, to a small degree, it always makes me wonder, crap. Like, especially when there's specific kind of videos, it makes me wonder, crap, are they going along with it, instead of just kind of like the random trippy stuff. All right, so enough talking. Let's play this video, huh? So we start off with Skyfall, and this is, I just let this run because this is the intro. This is a great intro. But this is what I mean, like, this is the type of video stuff I'm okay with, and the type of tape playing I'm okay with, because it's no bands on the stage right now, right? So this is okay. This is different. Look at that set though, man, that pumpkin. You can see him climbing up on there. He's not even trying to play anything. Beautiful intro. Oh man, the dual vocalist is a beautiful thing. Oh Technically a trio of vocalists. Brilliantly done though throughout the concert. This is really good, man. Normally I wouldn't play this much in the video, but there's some I cut really short. It just great intro. Look at that crowd going nuts, man. That's just psychotic, man. That's awesome. This is also part of Skyfall. Just a little further down. I wanted to... There you go, look at that. You can see the two vocalists. Video in the background. Awesome, man. I love that drum riser. Oh, I still love that drum riser. That's so cool. I believe this is Mass Pollution here. Future World, I think. This is just fun and funky, man. This is just a lot of fun and funky. They had great chemistry with the audience. Now, I don't think they were totally lip syncing. I do believe that they were just using some backers. Awesome.
How are you doing on this beautiful night? Are you ready to rock? Are you ready to metal? Are you ready to metal to some good old German heavy metal? That sounds awesome. We're happy to be here. It's going to be a lovely night. And I already see a lot of lovely people.
Of course, I got the bass jamming out there.
I give the word to Andy. He's going to do the rest. Have fun. Enjoy the show, right? Hello, Toronto. There's us who be back. Took us quite a few years, eh? But you know it's not our fault. I'm just glad to be back. I swear to God. You know, we've got lots of musicians in here, I think, and nobody knew what the future will bring with this stupid shit that was going on the last year. Happy New Year! So, what I heard, the mood is pretty good over here. And you still know how to make a lot of noise. Is that so? Oh yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, we come to a new song from a new album, obviously. And there's a particular sentence in that song.
Oh, this is Mass Pollution, right? That's right. This was the intro to Mass Pollution. Okay. So those two little clips that were in there, those were Eagle Fly Free. The reason I always mix up is I'm not a fan of the song, really. I've heard it and I'm just...
So I guess when I say make some noise...
Mass Pollution, though, yeah, that was fun. Great video for that one, too. But I love the intro, the interaction with the crowd. Come on, tell me that's not cool, man. I love it. And they work the crowd the whole time, man. That's great. They really feed me energy.
And the song is called Mass Pollution.
This should be Future World, if I recorded this correctly. lot of intros. Because I like to enjoy those songs. Yeah, here we go. Seven with Future World. Now, you guys are getting to see all these colors and their nice, pretty glory and stuff like that. It's fantastic. I need to wear glasses in order to see the stage now. I'm getting old. And I had my red prescription glasses on me, the ones I wear for low light, and everything was red the whole concert. Which is fine in the red sections. The reds look really great, but when the greens and purples are going, just the thing with greens and purples. Such a fun song, I agree, man.
Thank you so much. Now I know that you are fucking loud, you can't be. You proved that. So, may I say, in the words of a title from 1996, Toronto, you got...
Just did the review for this one. Fun, look at that. Look at the energy, man. I want to say something, but look at the energy, man. Okay.
And in the year of
And I believe this would be Save Us.
I think you know who I'm talking about. All right, Mr. Kai.
German heavy metal from the 80s, from the beginnings of Helloween. That sounds good. So let's do this.
No, this is the beginning of the medley. I don't think I got video of Save Us, possibly. Yeah, heavy metal invaders. So I didn't get video footage of Save Us this season. And I'll be honest, the Metal Invaders, Victim of Fate, Gorgar, and Ride the Sky medley, I'm not a fan of early Helloween. I'm one of the Helloween fans that way. I prefer the later stuff. This would be part of that medley. Victim of Fate, I believe.
What can I do? Will I
So I missed Heavy Metal is the Law, which was really good. I just got too wrapped up into it, and because of that medley, Gorgar and Ride the Sky just really kind of... So it just doesn't do much for me. I got this just to say I got it, to show you some of the video and stuff like that. I'm really not a fan of this either, at least not live I wasn't. Then the guitar solo, so this was fun. I really enjoyed watching this. Was it a crazy, insane guitar solo? No, it's the type of guitar solo you want live though, man. full of big ambiance. Look at the cool stage imagery and the lighting and stuff like that. I love that big ass. What shape do you want to call that? Quadrilateral? Anyways. Yeah. It's simple, but it works, man. Oh, and this is Sasha Gerstner, and I only know that because I got the set list in front of me. I love his guitars. Oh my, his guitars are beautiful. Although I'm surprised he doesn't utilize that bar above it a little bit. I was waiting for some big ass fucking guitar swings while he was playing with that thing or something. Oh man. But it's such a cool spaceman looking guitar. I love it. Works with his character in the band. Because that's one thing I should mention is everybody in this band has their own distinct looking character, you know. So you can hear that drone in the background, right? I don't know if that drone is someone backstage playing an organ or if it's a recording, but since there's no organ or piano on the stage, and he does not hit anything unless he's got a pedal that he's hitting, and he might be, if you watch his foot, he might be hitting a pedal with his foot. He is, okay. So because of stuff like that, if you're not watching them properly, really get confused with his backing tracks, you know what I'm saying? This was me recording part of Best Time. This is just so much fun. I love the new album and all the new songs live are freaking fantastic. Got that stuck in your head now. It's such a cheeseball song, but wow, man. It was... Well, look at that place, man. This is the first time I get you a good view of the audience. Except for I didn't give a good view of the upper section. I believe I do that during one of the other songs coming up. I'm still sore. Oh. Alright, yeah, so... Yeah. That was just... It's good, but jeez. Something that I expected to happen, maybe. This was How Many Tears? Not one of the songs I'm overly big on. I mean, it's not a bad song, just, you know, it's a song. This is more so I can show you the cool video in the background again. Now, as much as I'm not a fan of How Many Tears, tell me this was not cool to watch, you know. Must have been favorite song of some psycho around here or something.
So perfect. A perfect gentleman.
My favorite song. So yes, that's me going nuts. Yeah, I wanted to film it, but I wanted to enjoy it, so, you know, like, I just got clips for you. Oh, this was awesome, man. This was just this beautiful little jam out they did at the end, man. Has everybody kind of... Oh. Oh, listen, that was gorgeous, man. So, Keeper of the Seven Keys, and at the end of the song, that beginning, they do the exact same thing at the end of the song, and they just keep it going and going and going as everybody leaves the stage. It was magnificent. Best cherry ending. Showmanship. Another little part of Keeper of the Seven Keys. I like the way all the background looked and stuff like that. I wanted to see a good shot of it. That was really just, oh yeah, that's something. And then check out the lights on the background, man. You can see the audience up there. That was fantastic. Oh. Hey, here we go. Check this, man. This is the last of my video footage. Oh, so melodic, so pretty. Oh no, I guess I was still Keeper. Yeah, so. Love the pitch black, man. Eat the pitch black. Suck on. Not pitch black. Simple, effective. Builds that anticipation, man. I mean, it really is. It's a great way to end the night with this type of anticipation, this type of momentum, this type of. Here we go! Hey, it just explodes, man. That's the way you want it. That is how you end a rock and roll / heavy metal show, man. Now, I thought this was a nice touch. They come out and they start throwing out a bunch of Helloween balloons. I can't help but go to a concert and notice Alice Cooperisms, but that one's pretty on the spot. Surprisingly, these balloons are pretty durable though, because people were walking out of the concert with these in their hands. That was a bit of a trip to watch when people were doing that. It kind of threw me off a little bit. Yeah, so these were not meant necessarily as the pop balloons as the confetti that Alice does at the end of School's Out, but it was still cool all the way around. I'm all out! Out! Yeah, I'm just gonna get this stuck in your head too. Sorry. Not really. Alright, yeah. So, as you can tell as I'm going through, I'm relying on having a set list on the side for me to read off of. I don't know Helloween 100% well enough to know everything right off the bat, stuff like that. Some of them I do, some I don't. The older stuff I don't know as well as the newer stuff, and I've listened to them all kind of equally, but the older stuff is cool, but I really get into them a lot more when they get into the mid 90s and later. Like Master of the Rings, I really dug on. Power maybe not so much, but the newest album even, the self-titled album, I thought was genius. It was actually the first album from them I ever reviewed. I thought it was brilliant, and seeing those songs live, fantastic. Tracy and I both would have liked to have seen some other stuff live. There's some albums that weren't even represented live, and I'll be even getting into one. I picked up one on vinyl because it was the only way I could find it at a decent price. Weird, right? A double vinyl was better priced than the CD was. Something to do with Darkness or something like that. I can't remember the name of the album off the top of my head. But there was a lot of good songs on that album that didn't get played live at all, but it was mainly, I think, due to how keyboard heavy they were. The band really needs to invest in just bringing a damn keyboardist out on tour with them. I think that would just solve a lot of problems. My views. Anyways, folks, so that is Helloween concert. I wanted to share that with you. Tomorrow, if you're one of my regular viewers, continuous viewers, we're going to be talking about Trippin' in Toronto. But if you get the chance to go see Helloween live, even if you don't know them, if you have never seen anything with Helloween, if you get a chance to go see Helloween live, go see them live. They put on a show, man. They work the crowd, the energy, and you'll learn the choruses to sing along as the songs are going. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. Anyways, folks, that is going to be everything here. So, as usual, hit the like button, the subscribe button. There's some comments below. Leave me some comments. Patreon link down that way as well. You could be watching this on YouTube. You could be watching this on Rumble. I might start just loading these directly on to other places as well. I don't know. I got to figure all that out, man. Trying to get that stuff figured out. Anyways, like button, subscribe button, share buttons, all those buttons, the bell for notification, whatever. Peace, love, take care. I'm sorry this ran so long, and I am the perfect gentleman.